Make some noise for Neil Griffin, everybody! Neil Griffin! Yeah! Wow. How's it going, Brampton? Some of you, this is probably the first time you're seeing me, so welcome. I've been in Brampton my whole life, and the most excited I've been is when we had a second Mandarin, guys. Get pumped for that. We got choices. We have what we call the better Mandarin on the west side, right, guys? Have you been there? And I don't know if you know this, it's the only Mandarin in Canada that has a drive-thru. Have you guys experienced the drive-thru yet? No? It's weird. It's the only drive-thru that's like it. It's basically just a circle, and you just go around and around until you're full, and then they throw those shitty green mints at you, and then you drive away. It's pretty much how it goes. So, how many of you are married in here? Where's the married couples? My wife is dead center. Where are you, honey? There you are. We actually have 2 kids, under 2. Crazy. Less than a year apart, so it's basically Irish twins. And feel sorry for me now. And we actually had to spice up the sex life just to get the second one. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Jack, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know. Anyways, basically what we did was we started role-playing. Anyone else do role-playing? Clap your hands. People are actually sharing. That's fantastic. A little more than I wanted, but what Jen and I like to do, or what I like to do, is get those colored condoms, you know, like the rainbow-colored condoms. And what I do is any color I put on, I paint my body and take on some weird persona to match that color, right? Follow along, okay? Like say I put on a blue condom. I would paint myself blue, pretend I'm an avatar, and then we would fuck with our ponytails tied together, right? Whatever makes it happen at this point right now. Married for 10 years, it's not happening, you know what I mean? But I'll paint myself green, get all bulked up, pretend I'm maybe the Incredible Hulk, you know what I mean? Like, it works, but it does backfire. I put on a yellow condom. You know how hard it is to have sex, stay limp, and pretend you're Chinese? That's tough times. Where's the Chinese people? They're gonna do karate on me, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Who remembers Alicia Silverstone in here? Who remembers Alicia Silverstone? Good actress. Hasn't done fuck all in what, 5 years? Give or take, right? She did, what was it, Clueless? Batman and Robin? Horrible. What was that, Blast from the Past? And nothing else for like 5-10 years, right? But a lot of you women might have remembered she got in the paper about how she feeds her kids. Yeah, you guys know? She basically feeds her kids like a mother bird would to her baby bird. She basically pre-chews it and spits it in her mouth. That's disgusting. She doesn't believe in processed food. And it ruined me for Alicia Silverstone, right? Because, I used to have a crush on her, but as soon as I found out that she spits. But there is a silver lining, guys. Her kids swallow. I should have mentioned that I'm the dirty part of the show at this point. That might have been a bit of a help. I actually was in New York recently visiting Ground Zero, as they call it. It's not Ground Zero anymore, but it's basically, they're rebuilding it. And what is it called again? The Freedom Tower, right? Is that right, sir? Freedom Tower, okay. Did you call me sir? That's very respectful. He called me sir. That's crazy. But they're calling it the Freedom Tower, and they're actually taking on new clients because they got to fill the head office, right? They got to make money in this building. And do you find it weird that the reserve client for the head office at the top is Target? Like, I wouldn't want the window seat working at Target, right? Like, I mean, every bird that flies by, you're pretty well going to shit your pants at that point, I think. I used to visit a couple friends of mine. They're newfies, and they're cheap. Oh, is there newfies in the crowd? Clap your hands. Oh my God. So they're newfies, and they don't believe in 2 plungers in the house if they have more than 1 bathroom. I don't know. They just share it wherever the clog is. And I didn't know that. I clogged their toilet, and I called out to them. I'm like, where's your plunger? They yelled out to me, use the shit pipe. Anyone know what a shit pipe is? I will share. Okay, looks kind of like this. It's like an old shower curtain rod, right guys? And it's just basically leaned up in the corner of the bathroom. And they said you just take said pipe, shove it in the toilet, blow really hard. So my first question to them was, what fucking end do you blow into? They just shook their head and was like, I don't even fucking know anymore. That's horrible. So I'm gonna share a personal story with you guys. So when I was 13 years old, discovering, my body and sexuality and all these types of things, my mom decided that, hey, why don't I go out and buy a Raggedy Ann and Andy doll? Do you guys know what they look like? It's like ginger-looking, freaky, full-size plush dolls, right? Yes, I used his sister as a sex doll. Raggedy Ann was my bitch. That's pretty much what I did. Now, my mom didn't know that. That was for decoration on her bed. Moms aren't smart. So what I would do, I would basically, fold the legs up, but I would always do doggy style, because if any of you ever fucked a ginger, you can't look at them in the eyes. Soulless eyes. So, there's no hole in this doll. There's no hole in this doll. It's just friction on the bed and basically where the crotch area would be. Okay? That's pretty much all that's happening. So, yeah, wow. So, needless to say, stains were involved, right? My mom found what I like to call the rape scene one day. I don't know if I got distracted, legs up right over her head, the whole deal, right? I usually put it back after, but not this time. She didn't confront me that day, not even that week. We went to Canada's Wonderland and she asked me in the lineup of the Bat. Have you ever been in that fucking Twisted Bank maze before? Holy shit, you can't get out of that, right? So, I'm an only child. My mom, it's just her and it's just me and my mom there. So I confessed to her. I'm like, no one broke in and fucking raped the doll and just left and said, haha, you're screwed now, Neil. You know what I mean? That didn't happen. Here's the weird thing, though. She re-gifted the doll to her best friend's daughter. Disgusting. But she told me that she dry cleaned it. She cleaned it. So it's okay. I'm like, Mom, I don't care what you did to that doll to clean it. There is no soap there's no soap that's you're not fully clean unless you're raped fully clean. There is no soap like that exists. That's my story. Thank you, Ruth. That's fantastic. That's Ruth, by the way, guys. She has the greatest laugh in the world, isn't it? Yeah. Amazing. So I got one more story for you. I'm currently unemployed right now. Clap your hands. But this is my job now, so I guess I'm not unemployed, so I'll take it. But for a while, I've been hanging out at the mall, just doing my thing, just lounging. And what I like to do is creep out the women that have that job where they have to change the mannequins in front of the window. Like strip the clothes off. I'll literally stand in front of the window, maybe lick my lips, give her a little wink, make her feel fucking awkward, you know what I mean? Like, let her know that I like what I'm seeing. Problem is, guys, is that they call security every time. Because when you do that at Gap Kids, that is totally different, guys. My name is Neil. I am so glad you guys came to the show. Let's bring up your host, Trix, everybody.